This morning in Health Watch, how to be prepared for an earthquake or any natural disaster. Joining us from Los Angeles is Naval Dr. Andy Baldwin, who experienced the quake yesterday firsthand. Good morning, Andy.
Hey, good morning, Maggie.
I know you were visiting LA and the ground started to shake. What was that like for you?
It was scary. You know, I was on the 6th floor of a LA office building. I was actually filming a public service announcement for the Pancreatic Cancer Action Network, and all of a sudden the floor began to shake, and it was this big wave motion that never seemed to end. People were screaming, they were running outside. It was really interesting because some people knew what to do and some people didn't.
So what should you do? As a doctor, you know the first thing that we should do if we start to feel the ground shake.
Exactly. Well, first off, be calm, and then look for a sturdy piece of furniture like a table or a desk, and remember to duck, cover, and hold. So that's what I did. I saw a desk in front of me, I got in there and just rode out the earthquake. And don't run outside, get away from the windows, and if you're in bed, just stay there and put a pillow over your head.
And what's scary about that, Dave and I were talking, is that you don't know when it starts how big it's going to be. Did you feel that?
Oh, most definitely. I didn't know if it was the big one. I'd been part of a few smaller ones before when I was in medical school in San Francisco, but yesterday was definitely the strongest I'd felt. And it felt like just this wave, and the building was swaying, and you don't know how long it's going to last, and you don't know if there's going to be, if it's just a foreshock or
exactly.
If there's going to be stronger aftershocks.
Right. After an earthquake, we should expect aftershocks.
Correct.
Check yourself and others for injuries, and then check the gas for any leaks. Should we leave the gas on at the main valve?
You should. You shouldn't tamper with that because you actually can cause further damage or explosions. Unless you smell a gas leak, check the gas line, but do not turn off the main valve.
I lived out there and I lived in Florida, hurricane country. So for any natural disaster, can you give me a quick list of things that we should have on hand?
Sure, Maggie. You never know when the big one's going to hit, so that's why you need to have a disaster preparedness kit on hand. And just to go through some of the things like first aid kit, any necessary medications that you may need, and things that when the power goes off, you'll need, like the flashlight, a battery-powered radio to listen to updates. Things like blankets when it gets cold, and then don't forget to have the rations, your food, can opener to open it up, and plenty of water in case you need it. And don't forget also to have some cash on hand, because ATMs aren't going to be working.
All right. Dr. Andy Baldwin, thank you so much.
Thank you.